You look at on this side, I look at on that side.
I look at on
Switch.
both sides. Stop trying to take my good side. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Should I have my hair forward or like that?
Like that. Okay. Actually, no, forward.
Is it too flat?
Yeah, it's a little flat. Okay.
Well, compared to yours, it looks flat.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, okay.
Hey guys, it's Dhar.
And I'm Laura.
And if you're new to our channel, then please hit that subscribe button.
And turn on your post notifications so you don't miss a video of ours.
So, in this video, we don't even need to say it because you can tell from the title, but
we're pregnant!
we're having a baby! We're so excited.
So excited, you guys.
Oh my God. It's been a crazy journey.
It's been an amazing year. This has really been one of the best years of our lives. I got engaged on September 6th. We moved September 10th and then found out I was pregnant September 15th. So literally in 1 week, our lives transformed. So yeah, should we tell them about our journey?
Yeah. So every year I always start off by writing out my goals. Laura writes out her goals. My goals are always like so business driven, so financial driven. I'm always just thinking about our financial stability, our future. And Laura, she's all about family. All of her goals are all about family and getting engaged, moving into a house, having a kid. So those were the three big things that she set up for this year. And I was worried, I was like, I don't know if I can deliver on all three of those things. And the craziest part is all within 7 days, all three of those things came true. Obviously I knew that I was gonna propose, so that was part of the planning.
Yeah.
And then I surprised her with our new place. So I knew at least those two things were locked. And then just a few days later,
I got to surprise him with the baby. We actually have been trying since January of this year. Because we didn't know how long it was gonna take. In my mind, I'm like, first time, we really try, it's gonna happen. I downloaded all these ovulation apps and got all of these like ovulation tests, and so I knew when I was ovulating, and every week that it was ovulation week, I'm like, extra nice to Dhar.
That's true.
Come February, I got my period, so I was like really bummed, but I was like, it was just our first month trying, it's okay.
Ever since Laura turned 30, this has been like the only thing on her mind. And her birthday's coming up, actually. Well, actually, they're gonna be watching this on your birthday. Happy birthday, baby.
Best gift ever.
So last year on her birthday, when Laura turned 32, she was just like, oh my God, I'm 32, I'm not pregnant.
It started right when I turned 30.
Yeah.
30, I had a breakdown, and Dhar threw me this amazing surprise party, and I was just like, oh, I'm old, I have no kids. 30 is not old, by the way, but that's just how I felt at the time.
31 was hard. 32 was so hard, and it was like such a breakdown. And then at 32, she's like, if I'm not pregnant by 33, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna be like having such a depressed birthday. So her 33rd birthday is coming up, and I'm just like, thank God.
It's the best birthday ever.
Yes.
Yeah, so then in March we went to Hawaii with Leslie and Alex, and we had told them, we're like, guess what, you guys, we're trying to get pregnant, and they were like, oh my gosh, me too. And then a month later, Leslie actually got pregnant, which is really cool. We were so excited for them, and I was just like, I'm a little older, it's probably gonna take us a little more time. I'm 8 years older than Leslie, and Dhar's 9 or 10.
I'll talk about that.
Every month after that, it got harder and harder to hear like the bad news that we weren't pregnant. And then 7 months into it, we just decided to, if it happens, it happens, because at the 7th month mark, I literally had a breakdown, and I was just so sad. I felt so defeated, and I was just like, why is this not happening? Maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe I'm not supposed to be a mom. Like, I go from like literally thinking like every possible bad thing. And then the next month we ended up getting pregnant, and we were on vacation. We were actually in Turkey or Greece, because we traveled on the day that the doctors say that we got pregnant. That's the secret
to getting pregnant is travel. If you guys are trying, then just take a vacation.
There you go. So we got pregnant on our trip, obviously had no idea, and then Dhar, few weeks later, decided to do the scavenger hunt. So I had no clue during that time that I was already pregnant. And I was like twerking, I was getting lap dances by strippers. Oh my God, I'm such a bad mom, you guys. And then, yeah, so the day that we found out, I was actually in San Diego and Dhar was in San Francisco. I was celebrating my grandparents' anniversary and Dhar was at his niece's birthday party. I had a alcoholic popsicle and just a half of an alcoholic popsicle. I'm not really that big of a drinker, but it was like a mango popsicle and I was like, this tastes good. But the next morning when I was getting ready to drive to LA, I woke up and I felt like, man, like I'm getting so old, I cannot hang. I have the worst hangover. I was like dizzy, I was nauseous. It was just not good. But I ended up getting to LA and then I ordered lunch and I order what I eat all the time. But within 10 minutes, I was just puking my brains out, you guys. And Dhar wasn't home yet. He was on a plane getting ready to come home. And so when he got home, I was in like the bathroom puking out my brains. And he's like, are you okay? And I was like, no, I got food poisoning. I really thought it was like, I was hungover, I had food poisoning. I don't know, I had all these emotions going on. And then Dhar decided to go to the gym. And while he went to the gym, I was like, I'm gonna take a pregnancy test because I am 3 days late. And no, like I was not prepared to see a yes on this pregnancy test. Like whatever, I went pee and then I was waiting 2 minutes and then I swear like I had no inclination that I was pregnant. And then I look over and it says yes and I just start bawling and shaking and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, how am I gonna tell Dhar? I wanna tell Dhar. Like, I can't hold things in. Like, when I know something, everyone is gonna know because I'm the worst at keeping secrets. And so Dhar gets home from the gym and I'm just like all like giddy and like trying to like, how was the gym? And trying to have a normal conversation with him, but I literally just could not have a normal conversation with him. So I decided to just tell him I could not hold it. And I showed him the pregnancy test. But honestly, like since the day that we found out we were pregnant, everything has changed for me. My outlook on how I see women and just the pregnancy process, and now thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm a mom, like I can't be twerking, I gotta be more conservative, I gotta watch what I say, I gotta watch what I eat.
You haven't? Like, you've been doing the same exact stuff. It's crazy to think that there's actually a baby that is growing inside of you and that is gonna come into this world. Yeah. Our lives are gonna totally change and it's just, you know, that everything works out when it's supposed to, right? And like, that's what I used to always tell Laura, is that when we were trying to get pregnant, it wasn't working out. And I was like, it's not on our time, it's on God's time. It's gonna make sense. And you know, for the longest time, especially as a man, you're always worried like, can you provide for your baby? Are you gonna be a good father? Are you bringing a baby into like a stable environment? And so this year, I just felt like was the perfect year because we have a home, we're engaged, and things are just going so well where I finally feel stable enough to be able to raise a child and bring a baby into this world.
And I finally feel stable enough to raise two child since I have one
two
right
children.
Here. Two children, right here.
I'm just super excited to be a dad. I'm super excited because I know Laura's gonna be an amazing mom. If it's a girl, if it's a boy, it really doesn't matter. I just pray that it's a healthy baby. We had like a guest bedroom that we're building out and we're excited about that. Now it's turning into a baby's room. So I don't know, we've got a long journey ahead and
we're gonna document it all for you guys.
Like we gave you guys some details, the proposal happened, our move happened, so much was going on, but then we also found out that we're pregnant. And for a girl, I think it's hard when you know you're pregnant, your body's changing, but you haven't publicly said anything, especially during those first like couple months, you just want to play it safe. So it was just hard for us to film anything. I
was like extremely sick where I just had no energy to even want to film. But now I'm starting to feel better. I'm starting to feel back to normal and I am ready.
So we did actually film the time that we went into the doctor's office to get confirmation of the pregnancy. We're gonna show you that guy's clip right now.
All right, you guys, so we We are at our very first doctor's appointment. I'm so nervous. I even forgot to put lashes on. I don't know. But yeah, we're here. I don't even know what to expect. I'm really, really, really nervous. How are you feeling?
All we've known is that the test has come out positive. It hasn't been confirmed.
Yeah,
You've
so
only taken one test?
There's two tests.
Oh, you're taking two tests? You didn't tell me about the second test.
Talking
too loud, sorry.
Dar's gonna get his kick out of here. Taken two tests, they both said yes. So now this appointment is hopefully gonna confirm it. We shall see.
All right, you guys, we are waiting for the doctor to come in. How are you feeling?
I'm nervous, like what the heck is this long thing?
That goes in your butt.
No.
So, do you know how this works?
Oh my gosh. No, I've never done this before.
I'm sure you've researched everything.
I need to be zen right now.
Well, yeah, you're around me, aren't you always zen?
Go. Tell me how everything's gonna be okay.
Everything's gonna go amazing.
According to this, with your last menstrual period being on the 4th, your due date would be on May 10th, and you would be 6 weeks away. So that is far enough along to see something.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow. Okay. The lights are off, and now we're gonna look for a heartbeat.
This is your uterus. Okay. And then I'm gonna actually zoom in a super lot.
Oh my gosh. This is so crazy. It could be too close to your birthday.
That's exactly what we want, another Gemini. Laura needs 2 Geminis.
No, I don't. One Gemini is enough.
Okay, so is it a boy or is it a girl?
I can't tell. All right, you guys.
Here is baby M.
This is really crazy. So this little dark black spot is where the baby is. So yeah, I don't really feel like I'm showing that much yet. Dar! But my boobs have grown a lot. And
I like this pregnancy.
Dar!
Are you guys excited? You're gonna see this little baby in our vlogs now. Our vlog's gonna be so much more interesting.
Our baby, I feel like is gonna have a lot of hair because Dar and I both have a lot of
My
hair.
Indian genes.
I hope it gets Dar's height. I hope it gets Dar's smile. I hope it gets Dar's brain because that'd be really cool.
I'm loving you today. Thanks. Pregnancy done you right, girl.
Just kidding. All right, you guys. Well, that's a wrap. We love you guys so much, and we're so excited. We love you guys.
Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.